I saw the mess that is coming up from the party or from the government. That was why I quickly jumped out of the ship before the wreck starts. But you can see now that the ship is wrecking now. It's at the verge of converging now, because it has now been metaphorically identified as Iruwa Ugiriwa government.
But after your, jumping of ship, we haven't heard of anyone who did the same thing as you did. The next person was actually sacked, according to reports.
No, the next person was not supposed to be sacked. That is Abayomi Akogu. But they preempted him. He has already typed his resignation letter. He was supposed to submit on Monday, but he confided in somebody that leaked his secret, right? Because he has already, there was a jingle that he did for Kayode that came out on Saturday, right? That jingle was meant for a close circle of friends alone, but somebody among the friends leaked that jingle to the other side. So that was why Akogun was sacked on Monday. And apart from Akogun, other people had left the government, but the reason for their leaving was not clearly stated that they are going to join Kayode. We have somebody like Adeshokan, popularly known as Jaru. He told them that he wants to face his business. And we know the reason why he left. Because this is not how a government is supposed to be run.
Now, you said there is a wreck of the government. How would you describe that wreckage at the moment?
In a situation where the ESCO has been dissolved.
Okay.
And it's not that he wanted to reshuffle. He dissolved the ESCO on the ground that they are not loyal to him. 19 ESCO members that you appointed by yourself. You claim that they are not loyal to you because he was busy monitoring their phone numbers and some other things, phone calls and so on. And you realize that virtually all the ESCO members are with Kayode. So he just woke up overnight on a Sunday night like this and sacked 19 ESCO members. And you could remember that I said it earlier on in my first interview with you, that the ESCOs are not doing anything. The governor is not always in the country, is not always in the state, and whenever he's not around, no commissioner goes to work. You go to the government house, it's like a ghost village.
Are you saying the government is just around the governor and his close associates?
Yeah, that is why it was possible for him to sack 19 commissioners overnight, because they were not doing anything. Yeah, they have not been engaged. If it were a commissioner that has a project, that the project is ongoing, and the file is with him, how will you be able to sack him overnight?
But what is the role of the party in all this? Isn't the party supposed to intervene, ensure that the right thing is being done if the governor is going astray?
The party has become a toothless dog because they are at the mercy of the younger brother of the governor. No appointment originated from the party decision making. I can tell you that for free. Even my own appointment. The then late chairman of the party told me that they don't have any input in it. I'm not sure. He said it's solely between the governor and his younger brother.
Before he died?
Yes. And when somebody called me that my name is not well placed, that I am on a part-time basis, that I should call the governor's younger brother, I said I won't call him to beg him for anything.
Why would you not do that?
Why would I do that? Because he knew what I did before his brother became the governor. Why should I beg him to place me on a better post?
What was the position of the brother in the government?
The brother is the de facto governor. He is more powerful than the governor himself.
That is Lekan
Oyebanji. It's more powerful than the governor himself. And he's a far younger brother to me. We've been together for years. So Yoruba will tell you, I refuse to call him, I refuse to lobby. I wanted them to do what they want. Let them put me where I belong. And by the time they put me in waste management board, I had no objection than to collect it just for the party to grow. But by the time I got to waste management, I realized that this is not how a board is supposed to be treated.
But in spite of all this, the governor is still being supported by past governors, both within the APC and outside the APC. What would you say is responsible for this?
Thank you, my brother. In the current speech of the incoming governor of Ekiti State, Edina Kaude Ojo, when he was submitting his form
in Abuja,
he said something. He said Ekiti has not been lucky with good governance.
Right from the beginning?
Right from the beginning, from 1999. And some people kept criticizing him that he was insulting Adebayo, he was insulting Chegoni, he was insulting the past governors. No, he was not insulting them, because this is the only state where after one term, you will not go for the second time. It was as a result of bad policy, right? Because the adage says you don't change a winning team. Adebayo did not perform well. He failed to have a second chance, right? Fayose came, he performed woefully. He couldn't even finish his tenure. He left after like 10 years. He now used the federal might of Goodluck Jonathan to come back, right? Fayemi could not perform very well in his first time as well. Ekiti State game. If you are not good, Ekiti will be looking at you. They will wait till the end of your tenure. Then they will use their tongue to send you packing. So Ekiti is not a state where you come and rule in deceit and deception. They know you, right? If you are not doing the right thing and you are doing cosmetic infrastructure, they know very well. They will only wait for you when the election is very close. It is then you know. Now, what happened to Bao? Bao is supposed to be the
Before
best.
you go to Bao, what would you say about Shegoni?
Shegoni would have been the only savior, but he was not allowed to complete his tenure. Shegoni's track record is second to none in Ekiti today. Except how the Ojo comes before maybe he can beat him. Shegoni left the government, he has no personal house. Not even in Abuja, not in his own town. Shegoni had interview. He interviewed the teachers that wanted, somebody reported to him that those people that has the best mark during the exam, they are not the party members. He said, are they not from Ekiti? He said, this is not a party matter of party. That he wants the best teachers that will give us the best education. Shegoni will never allow any of his age to intervene in contracting. He will advance contract, due process, whosoever that wins it, have it, and you are not giving him feedback. But how many of those past governors can be said of them?
Are you disappointed that today Shegoni is with APC, or is it a credit to you?
Yes. Years back, I had opportunity to be with Shegoni, and I gave him an advice. I said, sir, the reason why we come to this world is for us to be honored and have credibility. I said, you have been credibly accepted in Ekiti State. If I were you, I won't contest again. I will have allowed my son or whoever, because people respect you. Don't go to the dirty water anymore. That was when he contested with Fayemi again, right?
Now, the platform of the APC.
On the platform of APC. Now, what happens to Shegoni now? He was being coerced. He was being coerced with the blockade of let there be peace in Ekiti. So all governors, past governors must be together so that their rivals, their followers will not be fighting against each other. That was why Shegoni got into this mess that he found himself by going for endorsement. After the endorsement, he received calls from different of his followers that are disappointed. Did you see him in the submission of the form? You will see him any day again. because he's a man of honor. We respect him. If it's only that Kayode Ojo did not exclude him from his speech, but Ekiti still remain like a virgin that somebody will come every 4 years to divide him.
Okay, now you are speaking about Bao. You said he would have been the best governor.
Yes.
Can you complete your...
Yeah, Bao would have been the best governor because I remember what he said during the electioneering period at NUJ Secretariat. He told the journalists and other people, he said, if he has understudied 2 different governments and knew why they failed, he said he understudied Adebayo as a chief of staff. He knew why Adebayo failed. He said he understudied Fayemi for the first time. He knew why Fayemi failed. He said if he could understudy 2 governors, 2 governments, and he now comes and could not perform, that means it's a born failure. This is the first person in the history of Ekiti State that has held a political post before he became the governor of Ekiti State. Fayose had never been the councillor before he became governor. Fayemi had never been an SA to any government before he became the governor. So also was Shegoni. So also the Adebayo. He is the only person that has been in government since 1999. Nobody expected him to have performed woefully.
And what is the hallmark of his failure? What would you call it?
The hallmark of his failure was he lost track. Right? The Yoruba they say stay about Lekan méjì agba òfo. Now, after the election, it is after you have concluded the election, either you win or you lose. It is eminent for you to come back to the drawing board, call your members, and look at the statistics. Where do we fail? Where do we win? Right? In the area of Bao, he won in all the local government. All the political parties that contested with him, their vote is not up to half of what he had, including PDP, SDP, APC, YYPP, DKPP. Talk of all their vote is not up to half of what Bao had. Bao supposed to stay on his lane, maintain his party, and make sure that that vote that he had, 180 something, that one did not lose out of it. But he left the 180 something vote that he had. He was chasing the 60 something opponent
That he didn't have. And what was that?
The PDP and the Shegoni that he did not have. None of them won any local government. Why do you need them? All you need to do is to take care of your party. You left the party not being taken care of, and in this government, we have nothing less than 99 PDP members.
99?
99, yes.
Appointees?
Appointees. That does not have membership card, that have not contributed anything to the party. Now that the delegate election, the primary election is coming forth, for delegate to emerge, we have 5 delegates per ward, 5 per local government. None of these PDP members can be a delegate of Bao because they are not card carrying member of the party.
Are they holding offices or they are just being given?
We have high school members among them. The man from Ire is a special advisor. He sits in the high school. We have local government secretary among them. We have local government chairman among them. We have board members, head of parastatals among them. Right? If you have had agreement with Fayose, maybe Fayose assisted you, right? At the back door, you're supposed to be settling him at the back door. It's not for you to come and spit it on our faces. I can tell you for free, even in my town, the local government supervisor of my ward is a PDP man. Of my ward. It's a PDP man, those that are working against us when we are working, when we are campaigning.
So this is what you credit to the anger of the party members and leadership.
Yes. I told you in the initial stage, I said the type of unity you are seeing in PDP today, there is a cosmetic one. Do you remember I used that word?
Yes, you said so.
It's cosmetic because deep inside the members, they are not happy. But nobody, they can't voice that until I spoke then. And immediately after my interview, all of them kept calling me that you have spoken the mind of the masses. The party were not happy. The members were not happy. How would you have brought somebody that destroyed his own home, that could not manage his own home? How would you have brought him to your house to come and be the ruler?
People of the Fountain.